Have you ever found yourself trapped in a storm of self-doubt, anxiety, and fear, feeling as though you were a prisoner in your own mind? If so, you're not alone. Over 80% of people experience recurring negative thoughts daily. Whether it's the gnawing feeling that you're not good enough, the worry that you'll never succeed, or the belief that your dreams are simply out of reach, these thoughts can be relentless. But what if I told you that you possess the power to break free from this mental prison? What if the key lies within the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy? Marcus Aurelius, one of the most profound Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This assertion is a profound realization that can alter the course of your life. Imagine if every time a negative thought invaded your mind, you had the skills to confront it and transform it into something empowering. By harnessing the teachings of Stoicism, you can learn to not only silence negativity, but also replace it with clarity, purpose, and unwavering confidence. Let's dive deeper into this transformative journey. Your thoughts can either serve as your best allies or become your worst enemies. Think about it. How many times have you caught yourself believing thoughts like, "I'll never be successful," or "I can't do this"? These internal dialogues don't just invade your mental space, they can poison your potential and derail your ambitions. For instance, consider the story of Sarah, a talented artist who often found herself paralyzed by self-doubt. Every time she prepared for an exhibition, thoughts like, "What if no one likes my work?" or "What if I fail?" would swirl in her mind like a storm, preventing her from presenting her art to the world. However, Sarah discovered Stoicism and began to analyze her fears through its lens. By asking herself, "Who told me this? Is it true? How can I prove it wrong?" she began to dismantle her negative thoughts. The realization that her fears were mere illusions, rather than inevitable truths, sparked a transformation, allowing her to showcase her work and ultimately receive acclaim she thought was unattainable. The Stoics imparted valuable lessons about the nature of perception, emphasizing that we suffer not from events themselves but from how we perceive them. Imagine your negative thoughts as uninvited guests at a dinner party in your mind. They may show up, but you get to decide whether they are allowed to stay. Your mental space is a privilege, not a right. You can choose to evict these negative thoughts and reclaim your peace. Negative thoughts are often weaknesses disguised as truths. When you hear that nagging little voice saying, "I can't do this," pause and engage in a dialogue with it. Ask yourself, "Who told me this? Is it true? How can I prove it wrong?" This self-inquiry has the power to change your narrative. Look at John, a software engineer who hesitated to apply for a promotion because he was convinced that he wasn't experienced enough. Instead of succumbing to his internal critic, he employed this Stoic method of questioning. He assessed his accomplishments, his feedback from peers, and realized he was more than qualified for the role. By confronting his negative thoughts, he committed to applying for the position, ultimately earning the promotion and gaining the confidence to further pursue his career. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is that we must replace negativity with action. Every thought that pulls you down can serve as a signal to take courageous steps forward. Rather than dwelling in fear and self-defeat, ask yourself, what's one action I can take today that aligns with my goals? Consider the example of Lisa, who struggled with public speaking due to a chronic fear of judgment. Instead of resigning herself to this fear, she adopted the Stoic practice of taking action. She started small, practicing speeches in front of her mirror, then gradually, with family and friends. Each time she faced her fear, her confidence burgeoned, proving that progress lies in embracing discomfort and pushing through it. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, taught us that the path to freedom begins with the smallest of movements. Reflect on how many opportunities you may have missed because you let fear dictate your choices. Just like weeds in a garden, negative thoughts will take over if you don't actively uproot them. The Stoics believe that true freedom begins when we take full control of our minds. So ask yourself, who's truly in control of my life, me or my thoughts? The answer will not only shape your mentality, but can redefine your entire destiny. Embrace the empowerment that comes from realizing that you are not a victim. You are the architect of your mindset. As you navigate life's challenges, remember to kill the negative thoughts before they kill your confidence, dreams, and happiness. Each time you doubt yourself, ask, does this thought make me stronger or weaker? Surround yourself with positive influences and engage with those who inspire growth. Finally, I encourage you to share your experiences. What negative thoughts have held you back? How did you overcome them? By sharing your struggles and triumphs, we can collectively inspire one another. As you explore the teachings of Stoic philosophy, remember this: your mind is your greatest power. When you harness it, you can break free from the chains of negativity and unlock the door to a life filled with potential, resilience, and joy. If you want to learn more about how Stoic philosophy can transform your life, consider subscribing to our channel, where you will find answers to life's toughest questions. The journey towards a powerful mindset starts within you. Take the first step today.